Okay, this is my current list I've been running for my 1850-ish point game for Necron. So this particular build is 1850. I've been playing a lot of 2K, but I've scaled it down just a little. Okay, so this is kind of, I guess if you guys just want an idea for a Necron list, this is just the way I've been running my Necrons. Or not my Necrons, actually my roommate's Necrons, but this is the way I've been running the list since 6th edition came out. So just kind of a list idea. Let me know if you guys play a similar list, or if you guys have played this list. What did you fight against? How did the game turn out? What did you think could improve the list? That kind of thing. And this is, of course, by no means an ultra competitive win every tournament list, but it's also not like a fun list. I wouldn't say let's have a fun game and bring 4 flyers. So this is the 1850 variant. Granted, I kind of remake the list every single game, so sometimes I might not have the wraiths, I might only have 3 flyers, but I'll have a second blob of warriors, or I'll have some flayed ones, or something to that effect. So this is an 1850 list for Necrons. I've had really good luck with it so far. I've only played it 2 or 3 times, but I've tabled the opponent every time. So I know I fought Tau, which is actually kind of rough with all the broadsides and everything, and I fought Sisters of Battle with the Exorcists and all those bolter bitches and everything. So I definitely need more play testing with it, so let me know if you guys have played something similar or if you play a game with it. So this is the main key of the army. This is the one thing that doesn't really change. This is a blob of 17 warriors. I bring it up to 20 if I've got the points for it. Running a Cryptek with Veil of Darkness and an Overlord. Decked is out almost as much as he can be. Warscythe, Resorb, Pharaon, Septernal Weave, a Tesseract, Labyrinth, mindshackle, Scarabs, and a Phase Shifter. So 2+3+, the mindshackle, Warscythe. Typically, if I've got the points, though, if I'm not running the 4th flyer, I'll have, sometimes I'll run Imhotep with this also, with the Overlord, and I'll put in a regular Lord with the Resorb and a Warscythe, and I won't give him the Resorb, because he's the one always taking challenges, so I don't want to lose that Resorb. But for this particular list build, with everything I've got to maximize my firepower, no regular Lord, just the Overlord with the Resorb and decked out. Cryptek with just the Veil of Darkness and the big blob of warriors. Second unit here are the Wraiths. Now these units I don't always take, but they're really good in combination with this. I've got 2 whip coils, 2 particle casters, and 1 regular. And they're really they're good because they're so fast, they're durable, they take a lot of shots, and they can help keep up with this unit to give them some kind of support so the enemy can't really go all out on just that squad. Next up, we've got a squad of 10 Scarabs, a squad of 3 Scarabs, and 2 Tomb Spyders. Cryptek Spyders. This is kind of one of the more consistent areas of this list too. I run the 10 Scarabs here, and the 2 Spyders. In turn 1, turn 2, I'll boost that first squad of 10 to get them up to 12 or 14. Kind of keep them in cover, and then jump out when I wait till I can get the enemy to jump out. And then the rest of the game after these are fighting down to the last man. Don't really care if I lose them all. As soon as they get in that first combat, they've really done their job. These 3 Scarabs, then, I'll sit completely behind cover where they can't be seen, where the enemy just forgets about them or doesn't have guns or mobility to get to them, and just add 2 Scarabs to it every turn with the Tomb Spyders. And then, if someone tries, once they start, pressing into near my objective, by the end of the game, I've got a good another 10 or so Scarabs there, they can come out and stop them. Over here, I've just realized that I don't have the second one of these assembled yet, so 2 Annihilation Barges, just standard, so that's what the land speeder is here. And then 4 Night Scythes with 5 warriors in each one. Now, I'll usually only take 3, but in 2,000 point games, I'll usually take a 4th, or in this particular list, I just took 4. So this is pretty much the list. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, the Night Scythes are really powerful for their points. The main reason I like them is not just because of how hard they are to kill and how much damage they do. That's really just a bonus. I like the fact that the guys go back into reserve when they die, so I can afford to go all out with them. I can go straight at the enemy with my entire army. I put all of my objectives on my very back edge of my deployment, and I can just afford to go all out with my full 1850 point worth of army And then every time they kill one of these, I just get to walk a 5-man squad on from the edge of the board and hide behind cover on an objective. So I can afford to go all out. I don't have to have a backup plan for how to get back to my objective at the end of the game. So that's really the list. I mean, nothing too complicated. This unit right here is really key. They use the Veil of Darkness, and they'll just keep teleporting around every turn to whatever the weakest target is, or the most important target to kill, especially vehicles or infantry units that are kind of flimsy. And I'll just rapid fire with the entire group, 34 shots that glance on a 6. I can take out a Land Raider, I can take out, Predator, anything I need to. And then the next turn, after they've moved their whole army back over to that side, turned their guns on me, killed 3 or 4, they got back up, killed 3 or 4, they got back up. And then after, their whole army is shifted back over, I'll teleport to the other side and kill something else. So this unit has been really hard for people to deal with. It doesn't sound like much, but with the Res Orb and, they can't really even do much in combat because of the warscythe. And if I have my second regular Lord in here, they're getting hit with 2 warscythes, mindshackle, Scarabs, and all this stuff. And, it's really hard to kill that Lord with toughness 5 and a 2+3+. So I found this unit to be incredibly key, and then the Scarabs and the Wraiths really just kind of offer support, so the enemy can't really afford to close in too far, or they'll get counter-assaulted. So let me know how you like the list, and that's really it. Just I might do a battle report with this list in the near future, so I'll make sure to link that to here when I do. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.